Hello guys, this is Shahid and you're watching me on Learning English with Shahid. So today I'm back with another new video and this will be very interesting and very exciting video. As you can see on my screen that we have a very special invitee today and he's a very tremendous speaker. He speaks very fluently. So I'm very much glad to have to have him with me. So as at first I would like to thank you for coming here and for we'll be communicating, we'll be discussing on different topics, different scenarios, and we're not gonna talk about any tough or difficult discussions or difficult topics. Just we'll be keeping it simple so that everyone can understand, because we are just creating this for the beginners at first. Then after some time we'll be discussing on different topics. So before getting delay, at first, Ruhul Amin, how are you?
Sir, I'm fine, sir. And sir, how are you, sir?
Yes, I'm also doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. So, Rahul, at first, I think for the first time you have been speaking or joining on any social media platform. So, how is your feeling?
Sir, I'm feeling little bit nervous because it is a first conversation in English and with any platform, YouTube platform. That's why I'm getting some nervous. But I will try to carry on my best.
As obviously, it's a common thing to get nervousness at first, but it's your courage. What you came here, that shows your
Yes,
courage
sir.
and your
Yes,
dedication. You
yes, sir.
didn't fear to speak here, to appear here. So that is very important and I appreciate that your courage. So Rahul, as we are meeting for the first time on this platform, I know you really well. So could you tell
Yes,
us
sir.
something about yourself so that our audience also can uh, learn something about you?
Okay. First of all, I'm thank you to you, sir, because sir give me a big opportunity to in this platform. Hi there. I'm Ruhul Amin. I'm living in Kokrajhar, Assam. I belong from the very conservative family. My family is consisted 5 members: my father, and 3 brothers. And I recently completed diploma in pharmacy from Bangalore, Ramanagar, Patel College of Pharmacy. And now I am studying BPT, a Bachelor of Physiotherapy, at Kokrajhar Science College under Borderland University. And my hobby is little bit footballing, and my favorite color is yellow, green, and black. It's my pretty all about
Okay.
me.
Okay, thank you. And that's great to know that you have
Sir.
lots of things like you are studying till now, and also you are learning this language, and also you have some interest towards sports. So that's great.
Yes, sir.
So, Ruhul, as you are studying, and I want to know what you want to be in your future, what you are looking
Sir,
for.
actually, sir, I am studying medical field, but my ambition is another. I hope I will go to an civil servant as a social worker. It's my ambition, and bless me, I will go it and I achieve my dream.
Yeah, best of luck. You will be achieving all your dreams, what you have. All the best
Thank you, sir.
for your wish,
Thank you, sir.
all the wishes. Okay, it's very interesting. Now you are, studying regarding medicals, and you want to
Yes,
switch in future. So that's a great,
yes, sir.
interesting
Yes, sir.
thing. As we are speaking in English, so at first I want to know that when you, thought that I have to learn this language, when you started learning, and why?
Actually, actually, sir, I want to learn the English because English is a language. That's the language is very intellectual because it's the language is communicated to all the old people. That's the reason, first reason. And another reason is I am also study in medical, and another aim is my I will go to as a civil servant. That's the reason. That's the reason, sir.
Okay. So
Sir.
how long
And,
have you been learning this language? How long?
actually, sir, English is I'm learning before my schooling, but properly I was trying to learning before my 3 month
Okay. And in
to
three
try
months
to
you have been
speaking.
speaking, and in three
Yes, sir.
months you
Yes,
are
sir.
speaking well. Yeah, that's
Yes, sir.
great. That's great. That's great. Okay, so as you said, you have been learning for 3 months, and I want to know from you, like as a learner. what kind of problems you have faced and you have been facing till now, what kind of problem you have been facing and how you tackle them.
Actually, sir, I am facing so many problems because grammatical problem and vocabulary problem, and I am also seeing some of people they are using to very high standard word by vocabulary, but I have no ability to using this high quality word. There's the mainly I'm facing, but I will try to my best. I'm every day, everywhere I try to every day I try to at least trying to learning a new five word every day. Actually, I before 3 months I was starting to making a note. Every day is a five word, different kind of words. There's a difficult I was facing for this platform to learning the English.
Okay, that means you make some roadmap or some routine, some schedule that I
Yes,
have
sir.
to learn 5 words each and every day,
Yes,
and
sir.
that's
Yes, sir.
how
Yes,
you
sir.
follow your processes. So
Yes,
as
sir.
as you said, you face problem. So what kind of problem can you tell us, like what kind of problem you have faced in these 3 months?
First of all, I was feeling my fluency is not flow up. It's a very difficult to how to talking and how to uses grammar, how to uses my what is making sentences properly. There's a I was feeling, and another is most important. I feeling is shy. Something is talking that time I getting shy. It's going to make false, it's not a good, it's a, like that.
So how did you overcome your shyness? How did you overcome?
For sir your inspiration.
No, like you have your own process, you did something. So what are the things, I want to know, so that our audience can learn. They can also be
uh,
aware that when we face shyness while speaking, we need to also follow that. So it will be
yes sir.
very exciting for them also. So if you can share.
uh, Sir, I cannot understand properly, sir, again.
Yeah, like I want to know that, as you said, like you faced any shyness while speaking. So now you overcome that. So how did you overcome, or how did you handle with shyness, with the problem of shyness while speaking?
Because sir, it's due to practice, due to practice every day I was going to practice. This is the main reason, that is the main reason.
Yes, obviously,
And
like
another thinking is you are always time giving me inspiration.
okay. So most important thing is, as you said, like the most common problem I have talked, so many students. But what I come to know that the most common problem is, making grammatical mistakes, fear of making grammatical mistakes while speaking. That is very dangerous thing. Like I also believe that while talking, don't focus about too much about your grammatical mistakes. Yes, still if you're making some mistakes, just forget about that, move forward, like focus on your fluency. And most important thing, I believe that English is a language and it's a medium to communicate to each other. So when you are communicating, what you want to know, you want to know grammatical things or you want to understand my words? Obviously you want to understand me. So
Yes sir,
that is
yes
most
sir.
important. So why are you thinking too much about grammatical mistakes? Yes, if you are able to make me understand whatever you are saying, that is enough. I think that is enough. And then after, when you got, get the fluency, then after you can rectify all your grammatical mistakes what you have, right?
Yes sir.
And obviously, as you said, one thing is fear of shyness, and I will add hesitation or fear of judgment. That is
Yes
very
sir.
very it's a kind of slow poison. It will kill you from inside, because because when you are trying to speak with someone, before speaking you started thinking about how they will gonna react, and what they will think about myself if I do this and that. But you didn't do anything, still you are thinking about how they will react. That is very
Yes.
dangerous thing, because that time you are not focusing on yourself, or your language, you are focusing about how they will react. Your first priority should be on your language, not the other person. So that is very important. So you are diverting your own mind, and you are saying to your mind, you are telling to your mind that no need to think about my language, think about the other person, what they will think. So there is a say, in Hindi. I'm forgetting. Yes. So लोग क्या कहेंगे अगर वो भी हम सोचेंगे तो लोग क्या सोचेंगे.
Yes.
So
Yes, sir.
that is also a, like, say in Hindi. So what people will think, let them think. So that is very important thing.
Yes, sir. Actually,
Yes.
main important thing is we need to try. We did not get. Actually, I also facing so many problems, and that's my suggestion to everyone. You try to speak, and whatever you talking, it's not important. You important to try. Important try to speak. It slowly that's increases our fluency. Fluency increases. That's your grammatically is easily is improved.
Obviously, I'm totally agree with that. Because
Yes,
as
sir.
you said, problems. You need to understand that when you face everyone, it's a life. As a human being, you have to face problems in your life. That is for
Yes,
sure. So
yes,
you need to understand, if you have problem, you have three choices. Three choices. Number
yes,
one is avoid the problem, and number two is handle the
yes,
problem poorly.
yes,
Handle the problem poorly. And number three is handle the problem well or
yes,
effectively. So
yes.
you need to understand which one you have to choose, which one you want to choose. In first one is avoid the
Actually,
problem.
I want to choose handle the properly.
Yes, that is
No,
important.
no,
And
sir. Actually, I want to. Yes, sir. Actually, sir,
yes,
I
yes, carry
want
on.
to handle the properly because in my life, so many problems make it. So many problem makers, but actually, I handle this problem. I handle this problem. That is the main important thing.
Yes, most of us didn't do this. Most of us didn't do this. We
Yes,
choose simple track. We choose simple track. What? Like, we at first we avoid the problem. We avoid.
yes,
Why? If you are handling the problem, that means you have to face the problems. You have to face some problems. You have to face some issues while handling. But we, as a human being, we have the tendency that for getting short term happiness, we destroy our long term goals. We destroy our
yes,
long term goals.
yes,
if
sir.
we avoid if we avoid problems, what will gonna happen? For some time you will be happy, like that, I'm not getting lots of problems, I'm not getting facing issues. But what will happen after some time? That problem will be reversed. Obviously that will reverse. So that time you have to face the consequences, right? And second one is handle the problem poorly. Handle the problem poorly. Second one.
Only.
So if you are handling the problem badly, you can't solve the problem. So at first you have to identify that what the problem is and how you can overcome that. I've been listened so many times that practice makes men perfect. No, practice doesn't make a man perfect. Rather, perfect practice makes a man perfect. Perfect practice, you need to practice perfectly. Like, you can't say that I have been practicing. You can see, you can even realize there are lots of students, they have been practicing, they have been learning English for last 2 years, 3 years, but they are not improving. And some, they have been practicing for 3 months, but they are speaking. So what is the reason? They are practicing more than them
Yes,
who are practicing for three
because
months
their practice is perfectly is practicing.
Yes, that is most important thing. Practice on a right track. At first, you need to understand what the problem is and what I have to do. Then do it. Blindly you can't do anything. If you're doing something blindly, without knowing the consequences, without knowing the problems, without knowing the solutions, anything, you can't get your like a goal, a target. You will be diverted. So that is most important thing is you need perfect practice to achieve your goals, whatever you have set for your future. That is most important thing.
yes, sir.
So, like, yes, as you said that, so we have talked too much about, how to improve our communication skills, how you learned, how you have, faced and or handle the consequences, the problems you have faced in your journey. So now I want to know that, as you said, that like you have an interest towards sports. So tell me what kind of sports you like most.
Yes, sir. Actually, I like to football because it is like my childhood. Now, before 3 to 4 years ago, I actually left from him due to my eye operation. That's the reason.
Okay. So yeah. So obviously, you like football. That's a very great thing. Like you like outdoor game. So
Yes, sir.
tell me what is the like difference and outdoor games and indoor game. Like I have seen most of the students, most of the childrens, they are adapting towards some indoor games, and obviously these are leading them towards the destroying their life. So tell us how this is affecting us.
Actually, sir, outdoor it is have definition outdoor game and indoor game. Outdoor game, which kind of game we are playing in the field, in the field like football, cricket, volleyball, like. And indoor game is cram, lodu, and badminton also. That's the reason. Actually, indoor game is outdoor game. They have the advantage and disadvantage. Like outdoor game is football. You are doing the football is every day is practices properly. You're health, you are a good person, is healthy person. It's a main advantage thing. Your muscles and any other thinking, any other in our body, it will go the goods. Because where any exercise, any running, any jumping, where our muscles is going to contraction, it's not lengthening. It's the main important thing. And indoor game we are playing, it's a not to jumping, not need to jumping and running. That's a like it's a that time we are playing to indoor game, your muscles and you are healthily not a healthy person. There's a difference. I think because
Yes, obviously.
every person have every kind of definition, every kind of advantage disadvantage, but I seen that.
Obviously,
Yes, sir.
I'm totally agree. Because, as you said, whenever you are playing outdoor games, that means you are killing two birds with one stone. That means, you have interest and you are playing the game,
Yes.
and you will be,
Yes.
making yourself satisfied. And
Yes.
most important thing is that you are also getting yourself fit and fine.
Yes.
Because health, the most important, thing I feel, the most precious impact is your health. If your health is not supporting you to do something, you can't do anything. Doesn't matter what, how much money, how much, you have been earning. That is not a fact. The fact is you need a good health, right?
Yes,
And
sir.
whenever you are playing indoor games, that time, most of the indoor games, like video games, mobile games, any kind of indoor games, they are not making you fit and fine.
Sir. And another one I was forgotten to tell. I forgot this scientist name from British scientist is told you are doing practice to running, jumping, any other gym. Your livelihood is increases 60 years. 60 not 16 years is increases. It's a so important thing. That's the reason we like to play outdoor game.
Obviously, obviously, when you are playing, all the muscles, muscles, as you said,
Yes.
are working
Yes, sir.
at the same time. So that is very important thing, because nowadays, as you know, we are not getting, everything fresh. We are having different, things that is not fresh. Like, we are having fast foods, different things, which is
Yes, sir.
ultimately affecting our health. So that time you
Yes, sir.
have to make sure that your health is fine and healthy. That is very
Yes.
important, and for that you have to do some kind of exercises. Maybe you have to play sports, like football, cricket, different games. in outdoor games, and as well as if you can do like gymming, like running, different things, just regarding your health, because health is wealth. There is a say
Yes,
in
sir.
English, health is wealth, and obviously that is 100%, 110%, true. Health is wealth.
Yes, sir. And affected of indoor game, we are try to and we are playing indoor game. That time, our fats is also increases, and you are playing the outdoor game, our fat is decreases. Fat is so important. Your fat is increases. That's your. It means your body is going to destroy. Your fat is increases. Not a total destroy, but I think uh, destroy. But
Yes,
fat is
obviously.
so not a good for our human being. Fat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Health, good health doesn't mean only help you physically, also mentally. Because
Yes,
if
sir.
you are energetic, if you're energetic physically, that means you are also energetic mentally.
Yes,
Your,
sir.
your mind will also be more stronger, will be stronger than the other person who doesn't have a good health.
And
Obviously,
another,
because
I try to saying one important point to our new generation. Some of student, not only student, some of people I seen, they're always time try to playing the PUBG, Free Fire in home and with a mobile. That's your eye also going to destroy, your body also going to destroy, everything is going to destroy. And suggest to all this kind of people, please leave from this kind of game and go through outdoor game. This is so suggestion from my to all of you.
yeah, it's a great advice, because it's a need, but now the young girls are getting addicted towards this kind of
Ah,
games. and
yes, sir.
and also, the young generation will create the future. They are the pillars, they are the pillars of a society,
Yes, sir.
and if the pillars are distracting, that means the society will be distracting, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
that time we need to make sure that our young generation should be going towards the right way and following the right way process. That is very important, and it's a great advice. And also I want to add that, please, if you want to play games, you play. Obviously you need to involve yourself different games. Like, no one is saying that no need to play games. Yes, obviously, play cricket, play football, any kind of outdoor game which ultimately will help you physically and also mentally. Don't play like video games or mobile
Yes,
games.
sir.
That will be disaster for you, for your future also.
Yes,
So that
sir.
is very dangerous thing. Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
Ruhul, like, how is the weather there? How is the weather?
Sir, there is a weather is so cold, like
Okay.
15 in morning time, 12 Celsius morning.
Okay. Okay. So by the way, like, which one is your favorite season? Winter
Actually,
or summer?
Actually, sir, I have a chronic disease, an allergic disease, not a allergic. It's also called as the immunity disease because simply I got a call that time. Our coffee increases like that. So as well as I also like to someone for me because now time I also feeling cold. Also feeling cold
Okay.
because it's my immunity. My immunity is also not a good. It's a so well bad, not good. My immunity. Also, my also doctor is told you suggest to me take healthy food, take a ginger like that. Told as the MD doctor is told me.
Yeah, obviously, because the same thing, you want to get yourself fit, because health is wealth, as I said before.
Yes,
Like, doctor will be also saying the same thing, because everyone knows, like, I'm earning, per 1 lakh or 2 lakh per month, but my health, I have a very dangerous disease. I will not be happy. I will not be
yes,
happy
sir.
because, yeah, I can say that I have money. No, money will not work there, because if you are not happy, if you are not like healthy physically or mentally, what will you do with money? No, you can't
Yes,
do
sir.
anything. So
Sir,
that
I
time
agree with
we
this, sir.
need, obviously we
Yes, sir.
need a good health. physically, mentally. And there is a
yes,
perception, na? Like if you are working, you can be physically fit only. No, you can be also mentally fit, because we are getting news. We are getting news, each and every day, that one student attempted suicide. Why?
yes,
Because
sir.
of bad result, or he didn't
Yes,
crack
sir.
the exam.
Yes, sir.
The reason is they are not that much, because they are avoiding the problem, they are ignoring the problem, they are not facing the problem. And why? Because they are not mentally that much tough to handle the problem. They are not mentally tough.
Yes, sir.
So they are not mentally tough. So if you didn't hear a news that a physically fit person or mentally fit person attempted suicide. Yeah, you can get news, but rare news. Because when you are doing physical workouts, that time you will be facing problems. Doesn't mean like you are not facing problem, but you are that much able at least to handle the problem. You are not doing any kind of disastrous thing like suicide.
Yes,
So that time it will also test your mental toughness, while you are facing a bad phase in your life. That is very, if you are doing good, everything will be good. That will not
yes, sir.
test you. Makes you different from others is, while you are facing, or while your back is hitting the wall, that time how you are reacting, that is very important thing. When you are in the low, when you are in your downfall, how you are jumping from there, how you are overcoming that phase, that will make you different from others. And that will be possible if you have a good mental health, because mental health is very important for students. Like we live in a village now. I have seen
Yes,
lots
sir.
of parents. They are saying that, like, if my children is playing, so that is not helping them in their education. I have told so many times that you bad, your thinking is not right. Like, if your children is playing cricket, your children is playing football, they are not wasting their time. They are creating themselves mentally tough. They are creating themselves mentally tough, and that will also help your students, your children's, when they will be facing bad times in their like schools, while regarding exams results. That will help you automatically and obviously. We need to realize as a parents also, we need to force
Yes,
our we need to force or push our children's, our kids, towards physical activities, towards outdoor games, instead of giving them mobile phones to play video
yes, sir.
games, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so like so we have talked so many points, and I think it's enough for today, because at least we crossed 30 minutes now.
Yes, sir.
So like if you want to say something, if you want to say last any advice or anything to our viewers, and how you are feeling after speaking, after communicating with me in this platform, so you can say last advice or any
Actually,
explanation.
actually, I'm so happy to introduce with you and show my expression and how to going my journey and how to try to speak, grow up my fluency. That's so. Thank you, sir, for giving me good opportunity to hear because it's my first interview through the English. Also, I've given lots of interview in Hindi and also Assamese because I belong from Assam. Also, Assamese is good for me and Hindi also, but English is so not good for me. It's a fast conversation with you. So thank you, sir.
Last words for our audience or viewers.
Viewers, please subscribe our sir's channel. Sir is good teachers for uh, giving the good guidance to our. That's the sir. Great.